What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you some of the stuff that I got in the mail from Go Power Sports and OMB Warehouse today. I'll be putting a performance air filter and a spark plug in the rat bike today. Also, I'll be installing some fuel filters on the other two mini bikes. I did it to the one, but I haven't done it to the other two yet, so I'm going to do that as well. We have these choke levers right here I'm going to put on, and we also have a throttle linkage for that other motor over there that you can see it's dumping gas over the floor because I don't have the proper gas line. And to round things out, we have some sprockets. I ordered 4. Currently got 1 on the Coleman right now, but yeah, I got 4. All these bikes have 52 sprockets right now. I ordered a 46 and a 38 and a 60 and a 72 tooth sprocket. Just for size comparison, that's the 38 up front. We got the 46 behind it and the 72 right there, and I got the 60 on the Coleman. It's kind of hard to tell, but look at that sprocket, and then look at this one. This one's a lot bigger sprocket. When you ride this, you can't lean forward enough. If you are at a dead stop and then floor it, it'll rev up and slam in, and you can't lean forward far enough. Like, you will flip over. And the bigger sprocket didn't actually slow it down. It gave it more off-the-line torque. The rat bike actually was even with this Coleman until I started winding out. Then I had a 5 or 6, I'd say 6 to 7 miles an hour gain in top speed over the rat bike. So I definitely gained some top speed, and it definitely winds out a lot more. So we might be messing with a 72 tooth at some point. Probably gonna have to buy some more chain because it is a very, very huge sprocket, and it's quite heavy. But this motherfucker is gonna give you all the torque you're gonna need. Even with the stock sprockets on these bikes, you can climb like basically almost up any hill with barely even getting on the throttle. They got so much torque as it is. Another thing I forgot to show you guys that I bought was this max torque clutch. It's a 3,000 RPM engagement clutch instead of the 18 or 2200, whatever the other one was. But as you can see, let me get to focus. It's got black springs inside of it compared to the normal stainless color. So this has a 3,000 RPM engagement. I bought this just to play around with all the different setups I can do. I got a backup chain setup and clutch drive setup for each of the mini bikes just in case they break down. So, just something to play with. Alrighty, so the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get a 10mm wrench, and we're gonna take off this homemade performance air filter setup and swap it out for this guy right here that I bought from OMB Warehouse. You can also buy one off Go Power Sports, but I believe the air filter setup, the one that I got, was closer to $10 cheaper than the one on Go Power Sports. You don't got the cover for the air filter, like the one you do with the Go Power Sports one, but it's like the same thing for like $10 cheaper, and I'm okay with that. Alrighty, so we got this bad boy off, but at the same time, we also just destroyed a gasket. Nice. That's actually alright. I have to get my spare parts out of the Coleman because I got a little box in here. Got all my spare parts in this tool bag. Fuck, can't do it with one hand. There we go. Somehow everything managed to break loose and spill in here. All my mass drinks fell apart and went everywhere, and so did my gaskets. Jank. Alright, now we gotta take this out of the bag and bolt this guy on, and we can get the filter on. You can tell just by holding this adapter that it's got a good weight to it, and it's made of quality metal, and yeah, it's just a good product. Alright, we got that all tightened up now. Now, I gotta get the filter on there. And that's about it right there. Alright, we got the filter on. Now we're gonna make a what should I do first? Well, I guess we're gonna change the spark plug first. We're gonna put in one of these babies right here, an Autolite racing plug. And here's what they look like. And it's the size is 5/8. Alright, we got the other one out, so we're going to pop the new one in. It actually seems to have more of a crisper throttle response when I put it in the Coleman, so hopefully it has the same thing with these guys. Alright, we gotta grab a torque wrench, and we're gonna set her to... Oh, it's already at 17. Mint! Alright, we got our torque down. Alright, now we're going to install one of these fuel filters onto the rat bike now. I'm going to cut a little bit of this gas line right here, clamp it down with a pair of vice grips so it don't leak everywhere, and then take another piece of this, just enough, to go over this fitting right here and go over the other fitting over there, and then I have a little gas filter because I've been having problems lately with dirty carbs, so I'm gonna try to stop that from happening now and see. Hopefully these do the trick. Alright, I have a clamp on here because this is the wrong fuel line anyway. This is this is 1/4 inch line, and it's supposed to have 3/16. And that's what that yellow line I just showed you was. So, yeah. Oops, sorry about that. Didn't realize I was pointing you guys at the ground. Alright, I can't do this with one hand, but I'll pull this line off, clamp it. Well, I gotta pull it off, clamp it, cut it, clamp it again with the vice grips, put the fuel filter on it, and then cut another piece of the 3/16 line, put it on, and we'll have that taken care of. Alright, well, I got the filter installed now. It ain't the prettiest looking setup right now. It's just kind of a line hanging right there, but it'll do for now. Probably find some sort of way to put it down. I might try to wrap it around the air cleaner down here and then hook it back up. Well, I shortened up the line a little bit. It looks a little bit better, but the purpose is there. Keep the shit out of the gas so it runs good, and when it does come time to clean out the carburetor, won't have the same thing happen to me right after when I put gas in the tank and then have dirt from the tank or something like that, or from the gas so just put in the tank and go back into the carb and have to repeat the same thing over again. So that was the breather looking thingy that was in it, just a shop towel with a zip tie on it. So we're going to try to revive that. I got some, well, I did. Oh, here we go. Oh, and now I dropped it. Well, shit. Alright, now we have an actual filter on the crankcase, so that's good. Well, we got a little bit done to the rat bike. We got the 4-inch air filter on it. We got the fuel filter on it. We got a new carburetor on it. So it's going good right now. Alright, so now we're going to put this fuel filter in for the Coleman. So, yeah, let's get on that. We'll get the fuel filter on that one. I've already got a good breather filter on that, so it's coming along pretty good. I'm really tempted to put that 72 tooth sprocket on my Coleman and see what that does, because I think it's just going to be absolutely insane how much torque it's probably going to have then. It's probably ain't going to go nowhere near as fast as the other bike then, but it's going to have like 3 times the torque. Alright, let's stick around there. Got her cut the length and everything stuck on there, so we're ready. And we finished that one with the Coleman. Alright. Now I believe one of the last things I'm going to do for now is I'm going to put a new spark plug. Oh. I think it's already got them. They already all got the new spark plugs already. Yep, they do. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up for this video, guys. I'm going to do a little bit more work on the mini bikes. I'm going to take a look at all the jets I got and probably do a jet swap on the Coleman, see if I can get a little bit more power out of it before I change the sprocket to the 72 tooth. Yeah, so that's about it. And do that. Probably cut some chain size for my jack shafts that I got over there. Probably call it a night. So, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next one.